I hope you don't mind my subconscious psychological barrier between you and I in the form of a puffy leopard skin thrift store pillow. Gotta have something. I mean, okay. I had the funniest dream last night. It's so funny. Every time I set up a blog and start doing things, boom, 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 I start having, funny dreams. Not funny, but, and then like I have a tendency to run around, well, virtually. I'm working on staying in one place. I've been working on it for 3 years now. I've done pretty good with this one. What was I saying? Just so you know, I mean, I feel like I've explained myself so much since I started blogging, but I know there's new people who may drop by for a visit and wonder why I'm so spacey. I got a brain infection a couple of years ago. I actually got neuroinvasive West Nile virus, and that it went to my brain, and then from that I got encephalitis, and so yeah, I mean that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, it knocked me upside the head. I'm fine, I'm fine, but I still have problems, and I'm not sick. It's not like I'm walking around sick or anything, but I'm just a little bit different than I used to be, but that's not what this one's about. I just want to tell you, if I seem like a total space cadet, I'm not. I mean, I am, but not. I'm really quite smart, actually. Um, so that's why, like, I lose my train of thought a lot. And I just want you to know I'm not doing it on purpose. It just happens, but it's not going to stop me. What was I saying about, never mind. Okay. The dream I had, oh, that's what I was going to say. Every time I'm in creative mode and up and running and doing this kind of thing, it's like I have funny things to say and funny dreams that happen every night. But then if I get bored with this or need a break and, stop and go on to another blog and just don't do anything for a while, the dreams will stop. Okay, so last night I dreamed of I saw a house, and next to the house was a swimming pool, but it was like one of those children's swimming pool, like above ground, but it wasn't tiny. It wasn't like a little tiny wading pool. It was a good size above ground pool, but it was still done up in little decorations and like ducks and things. I could tell it was for kids, but it was big enough to where you could actually swim in it. And so, okay, so there's a house. I guess it's like a kind of like a wood frame, a white wood frame house. And then this pool, it filled with water. It was a pleasant summer day. And then in the pool, I saw a pig swimming. It was a very smart pig. Like, I could tell it was more than a pig. It just looked like a pig. But it was almost like a cartoon character pig. Like, he was like animated. He was swimming in the water and enjoying himself and having fun, splashing around. But I watched him. He would come up every now and then and look around. And when he felt the coast was clear, he pulled up his little paw and he was holding a can of spray paint, red spray paint. And he would write, he would spray, he would swim to the edge of the pool and spray a letter on the side of the house, because the pool was right up against the house. And was like, is that pig vandalizing? And it would just do one letter, and then it would go back into the water and swim like nothing was going on, just having fun, splashing around. And he did it again. My dreams are very detailed, by the way. I mean, it's not like I'm making any of these details up. Believe me, my dreams are better than any movie you can watch. So, so it happened again. The pig looked around and and came back up with the can and sprayed another letter, red spray paint, and then went back down. And this went on and on and on and on until he was done, until he was finished with his message. And I knew he wasn't a bad pig. He had a message. And when this went on and on and on and on and on until the very end, it panned out and I could see what he sprayed on the house. My point exactly. I just had to stop this and remember what it said. And yet it's been on my mind all morning. And yet it leaves my mind when I'm sitting here trying to tell you. So that's the part of my brain that was fried is my short-term memory, because it left me with scarring in my left temporal lobe, right smack dab on my memory center. So I have trouble with short-term memory. But anyway, it's been on my mind all morning, and you know, I even knew what I wanted to say when I hooked up the camera and everything. And then the second I'm about to say it, it just slips out of my mind, just slips away. And so, yeah, this wasn't so easy to deal with at first, but I can laugh at it now. I just had to stop the camera and like totally brainstorm and try to remember what it said. It came back to me. The pig spray painted on the house. It said social decay. And that was the message that the pig was trying to convey, that you know, we're going down the tubes, we're going down the drain. And what amazed me about the pig is it appeared just to be a pig for one thing, hedonistic, whatever they are, rolling around in the mud all the time, eating whatever, just enjoying their life. But pigs are incredibly smart. They're incredibly smart animals. And but they're a pig. What an amazing contrast, huh? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I was very impressed with the pig at how it sloshed about in this children's pool, appearing to be having so much fun. But bit by bit, it got his message across. And it was pretty powerful. So that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, I just thought that was interesting. And I have more to report. I have a lot more to say today, if I can just try to stay awake. That's another thing. I'm permanently sleepy, and my brain is constantly trying to shut down and go to sleep. So I have to drink tea around the clock, and like even after thinking really hard, I have to lay down and close my eyes. I have to put a pillow. I make the room dark and put a pillow over my head to make it completely dark. Like 10-15 minutes will help, and then I'm like, okay, my brain is refreshed and I'm back to normal. So yeah, that was totally random. Okay, that's all.